Welcome back, friends. Today I'm going to show you how to use paper to create a 3D playground. Check out my example here. I was a designer and I took different papers and I would cut them and fold them and roll them and twist them and glue them all to create this really crazy creative park. So let's get started. First you'll need some paper. This large paper will be my base. As you'll see, I have my name on the bottom, but I also have my other paper that I'm going to write my name as well. So as soon as your name is on all your papers, it's time to flip. And now, using some dot markers, you're going to create some patterns. You can use one color, 3 colors, all the colors, and you can kind of mix and match. So have fun with this and just start to make some dots and patterns. Welcome back to part 2. Today I'm going to show you how to start building your playground. Here's my base, and I don't need this right now, so I'm just going to put it aside. I have my 2 smaller papers that I designed with some patterns, and now I'm going to practice cutting some straight lines just up and down. Here we go, I'm going to try my best. And you can make as many as you like and as thin as you like. Alright, so now I have my base and I have some really long strips. And this is where you can get really creative with designing your playground. There's different ways to fold your paper. You can fold it back and forth. And see what happens when you let it go. You can also take paper and you can roll it around your finger. And curl it, give it a little squeeze and see what happens. Right? Lots of different things are happening to your paper. You're essentially sculpting your paper. Another idea to get your pieces to stay to your base, you're going to have to do something called a foot. I need you to make a foot and to simply take a piece of paper and you're going to bend your paper either forward or backward, and now you have a foot, right? Just like what we do, we stand on our feet. And on that foot, you can put a little glue there and anchor it down, and then it will stand. So let's give this one a try. Here's my glue stick. You can use any glue for this project, but I prefer glue sticks. They're not as messy as white glue. And if you push on that foot and count to maybe 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it helps it stick. Now I can decide if I want to let that alone or do I want to make another foot and glue it down on this side. And now you can see here's something. Could this be, I don't know, maybe a slide? Could it be a tunnel? Could it be something to climb on? And those are things I want you to think about today while you're designing your playground. You'll also have some paper in a bin. And in that bin, dig through and find some colors or some other shapes that you can fold or bend or cut paper to make the different parts of your playground. One technique that I know a lot of friends like to do is to create something called fringe. So before I start cutting, I'm going to fold a foot. Don't forget that foot. And I'm going to start cutting from here, from the top down to my crease there, my foot. And just slow and steady. And you can see that it's starting to create some long shapes that could pretend to be maybe grass. I know when I go to the park, there's usually some grass there that we can run around and play on. All right, so we got some long fringe there. Maybe it's around the edge of my park. Maybe it's in the middle, but you decide. Decide as a team, where's a good place for that fringy grass to go. Got some glue on there. I think I'm gonna put mine in the back. I'm gonna push, give it a massage, and count to 5, 4, 5. All right, and it's gonna kind of flop back and forth. If it's too tall, you could trim it, right? That's what I love about this project. You can keep creating and building. You can keep fixing problems. You can keep, trimming things back to make it all work. Some friends like to do a spiral, and one trick is to cut a circle, but you keep going and going until you get to the middle. So go around and around. And instead of stopping there, I'm going to keep going on the inside of the circle, and this will create your spiral. Spirals are a lot of fun in art, right? Look at that. So that could be something you can climb, something you can crawl through. So for this one, I have to figure out a foot. How am I going to get this to stay? I could glue down the bottom part here, right here, and maybe get this to go up. So have fun and see what kind of playground you can create. So here is my 3D paper playground. I want to show you all different sizes. But there's many things that you can climb on and twirl on. Go up my spiral there, skateboard in there, play in the grass, and there's even a tunnel that maybe you can crawl through. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I can't wait to display your artwork. Nice job!